Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Polar Bears and the Cleveland Indians. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Matthew Liberatore gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Striding in, Marshall Warren. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Looked like that swing was in slow motion, 2-1. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Antonio.
In now, Antonio Velasmil. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here's the first pitch to him, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Warren aboard here at first with nobody out. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Ricky Marchant.
Standing in, Ricky Marchant. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. From the stretch, here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
At the plate, Quentin Broadway,
the center fielder,
as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. His average sits at 296 entering play. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff, or he's in for a long day.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
batting fifth, the third baseman, number 3, Reese Hines.
First things first, here's a throw over. Runner back safely. Stepping in now, Reese Hines. Pitches high, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
One out and a runner on second base. And he misses again, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball taken high, and it's 3-1 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Batting fifth.
So coming to the plate, Estevan Ponce. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Harris is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. Syracuse is on top 2-0. Dwayne League, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, he was awfully good in his last one, only allowing 2 hits and pitching deep into the game in his last start to pick up the win. It'll be interesting to see if he can do that in back-to-back outings.
At the plate, Jimmy Harris. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder.
Here it comes.
Harris.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. We've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Swing, strike 2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
Batting second, the center fielder, Akil.
Stepping up now, Akil Baddoo. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. As a look, now the pitch.
Hey.
A 1 pitch on its way. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Batting third, the second baseman, Ronald Escalona.
Settling in now, Ronald Escalona. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over, just keeping him close. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Warren is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Sean Acosta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Acosta.
From the belt, kicks and deals. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Swung on and missed, 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 left for the Tribe. They're down 2-0. Stepping into the box, Reggie Law, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting it, the catcher, Darryl Belanger.
Digging in, Darryl Belanger. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is a fastball taken high for a ball. The 3-1. high in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Coming to the plate now, Andres Sanchez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Now back.
Digging in to try it again, Marshall Warren. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A pitch out. The throw. And they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
That's inside. 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in safely. Two balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
3-1.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home to first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. The Polar Bears lead it 2-0. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Patrick Glenn.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
In now, Drew Lugbauer. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's got that average sitting right at the 350 plateau now. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Into the box, Fred Platt. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Top of the third set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Antonio Velasmil.
Antonio Velasmil.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Ricky Marchand will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Nobody out, runner on first. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
To the plate now, Quentin Broadway, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Broadway is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Ready on 1 and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
At the plate now, Reese Hines. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Estevan Ponce. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Standing in now, Reggie Law, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Runner. 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. With runners in scoring position this season, Law is exactly a .500 hitter. Pretty good odds he'll pick one up right here.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner. Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Spencer Martinez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Spencer Martinez.
Darryl Belanger will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Line drive to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Striding in for the Indians, Sam Mullen. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1. That's in. Ball 2.
The 2-0 is an off-speed pitch called for a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Swing and a liner. And there's a base hit. The first one of the ball game for the Indians.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Jose.
Set to get his day started, Jose Martinez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch on its way. Martinez, a 5'10" switch hitter. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he popped him up. Right fielder coming on. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out.
Oh, and the highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
Stepping in, Jimmy Harris. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing.
That's
2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
Runners on first with one down. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. The bouncer to the left side, reined in, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Now batting.
Digging in, Akil Baddoo flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's the ball.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
And he misses low with it. 2-0.
2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0 on the way is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1 strike, the count.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Lifted in the air to right field. Sanchez is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, Ronald Escalona. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the stretch. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
The 2-2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here comes the payoff pitch. On the ground to 3rd. Fielded cleanly. On to 1st, and the Triber held in check as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. So striding in, Andres Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and this is taken in for out number 1.
Now back, left fielder, Marshall Warren.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Marshall Warren. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now back.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Antonio Velasco. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the DH, Sean Acosta.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 50th pitch of the game on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Patrick Glenn. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Split fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2 strikes.
This one's down to third. Scooped up. And there's out number 2. In now for Cleveland, Drew Lugbauer. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Digging in and looking for more, Ricky Marchand. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Now here's the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Fouled away. 1-1. Here it comes. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate, Quentin Broadway. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Standing in, Reese Hines. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. No balls and a strike. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He takes the turn and heads for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
In now, Estevan Honks. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh-1, here's the pitch. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Here's the 0-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Runner at second here with one man out. Popped him up. Platt moving to his left. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Reggie Law. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And it's fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Elliott Roth gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in now, Darryl Belanger. As he drives a liner to right center. Harris is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. Syracuse is out in front 8-0. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Indians' offense with Cleveland's manager, and one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Into the box, Fred Platt. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And now a pitch on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now batting, Sam Mullen. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. From the stretch.
Hey! Ball 2. I got to count 2-2.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Jose Martinez will be next. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And here's the 3-2 from him. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now at the plate, Jose Martinez.
Jose Martinez.
From the belt, the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Here's the 2-1 home. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Swing and a liner. Foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line to the right side, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The right fielder, number 32, Jimmy Harris.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Jimmy Harris. Here comes the first pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Indians leave 1. Still 8-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Andres Sanchez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Heading out toward shallow right. Harris is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Marshall Warren. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. So now to the plate, Antonio Velasquez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chopped up the line to first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Hot shot on the ground is short. He's got it. And that's the second out. Now at the plate, Ricky Marchand. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
No balls and 1 strike. And, boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Fouled off. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
At the plate now, Quentin Broadway. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Baду will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Through 5.5, the Polar Bears are out in front 9-0. At the plate, Akil Badu will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's off.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A ball and a strike. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
The count now at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Into the box now, Ronald Escalona. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Sean Acosta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Sanchez has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're down 9-0. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Rhys Hines. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
No strike.
A ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
We got 2 balls.
No offer
1 strike.
on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Estevan Ponce. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Got him.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now, Reggie Law. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
2 out, nobody on. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
The 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Digging in once again, Patrick Glenn.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. Ready once again, Drew Lugbauer. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2-0 pitch on the way. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Digging in, Fred Platt. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
He's set. Here it comes. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Digging in now, Sam Mullen. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. From the stretch. Popped him up. Hines waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Jose Martinez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. In the air out toward right field. Sanchez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Indians strand a couple. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Ernest Espinoza enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Ernest Espinoza.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darryl Belanger. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
So striding forward now, Andres Sanchez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop. More home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Fastball in there for a called strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And now time is called here as in the bitterest of April ironies, a beach ball has made its way onto the field. And as I reach for another jacket and a cup of coffee, there's some kind of cruel joke in play right about now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And he fouls this one off. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A runner at second, nobody out. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the left fielder, Marshall.
Into the box now, Marshall Warren.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, designated hitter, Antonio Velasquez.
Now at the plate, Antonio Velasquez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. From the stretch. They're facing right-handed pitching so far this season. Velasquez carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Fouled away.
He's not going to be happy with the execution of that pitch at all. I wouldn't be shocked if it's time for the catcher to go out and talk to him. Get him to bend his back and drive the ball down in the zone a little bit more.
Baddoo is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Todd Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Garcia.
Ready now, Jimmy Harris.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. The 1-1.
Nope, inside.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Akil Baddoo is on deck. The 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Now at the plate, Akil Baddoo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And it's fouled away. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. One there. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
The second baseman.
Striding in once again, Ronald Escalona. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's down.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Runners on first with one down. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Sean Acosta. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 2-1.
Whoa, that's down.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. 9th inning coming up. The Polar Bears on top 9-0. Stepping in, Ricky Marchant. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball that side.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball well outside. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep onto the home run porch and gone.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in the baseball game.
Into the box, Quentin Broadway. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. No outs, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that gets through. A base hit. He's 3 for 5.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Reese Hines. as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0.
Nope, that's a ball.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
A runner at first with no outs here. The count now at 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And before the 3-2, a move to first, and the runner back easily. And the payoff pitch takes this the other way to right. Harris is there, one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Estevan.
Ready for another shot now. Estevan Ponce looking to change his fortunes here. 0-for-4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Now a long throw to third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Kevin Salazar comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. To the plate now, Reggie Law swinging a ball hit on the ground to second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and a runner left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Syracuse is out in front here, 10-0. Stepping up to the plate, Patrick Glenn starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Hit hard to short, reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
At the plate now, Drew Lugbauer, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0-for-2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Two and one to the Indians' first baseman. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Fred Platt is on deck. And the count will be full. One out, nobody on. There's ball 4.
The batter, the catcher, Fred Platt.
Ready for another chance? Fred Platt. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. Runner at first here, one man out.
Nope.
2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
3-0 to him now.
3 balls, no strikes.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Now batting, left fielder, Sam.
So digging in now, Sam Mullen. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Left fielder looking up at the track, the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
Giancarlo Corona enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. At the plate, Jose Martinez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch.
Down at 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The right fielder, number 32, Jimmy Harris.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jimmy Harris. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Akil Baddoo
Comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. One and one the count now. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone, so I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Standing in now, Ronald Escalona, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 3 runs already home here. A ball and a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. He's got it, and the Polar Bears have taken the first 3 games in this 4-game set. They'll look to sweep tomorrow as the ball game is over. 10-3 at the end of this contest. Syracuse jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Dwayne Puig earns the win, his second, as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Matthew Liberatore couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 10 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For Cleveland, 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.